Oh my god. Oh my god. White Orsite. Spell Pierce. Autopay. And now. My god. Did you see that? Sad Robot had the best day ever.
What does the scouter say about his power level? Over 9,000.
Sad Robot took down Abuelo's Awakening. Well, hello everyone. Welcome. I am Average Zen, your host of Average Zen Presents, and we are here on Twitch live at Average Zen Presents, or perhaps you're watching at Average Zen on YouTube. That's a lot of Average Zens, but there's only one of me, and there's so many of you. Let's bring it in for a group hug. We are participating in a ranked Wednesday edition here on Magic the Gathering Arena, best of one standard today, and we are playing what I'm calling high synthesizer because we are running high noon authority console split up to combat our aggro opponents. I like high noon in here with Starting Town and Sunbillow Verge, relatively easy to go. And red mana also opens us up to Urbrass Forge, a wonderful 3-drop artifact to go along with our Simulacrum synthesizer package. Of course, United Battlefront, Perilous Snare, a one-of fun-of Riptide Gearhulk, and Machinist Arsenal from Final Fantasy, as well as the White Orsite. I think will fit nicely into this deck. We shall see. Clayfire Bricks, it's alright. Sprig-loaded Saw Blades, it's alright. You know the deal. We like our artifacts. We're going to be casting a lot of them, and hopefully hitting a lot of good stuff with United Battlefront. If you want the full deck list, you can always hit !deck in chat. If not, well then, we can go ahead and find that video description on YouTube if you're watching later. And that will show you the way. It is the way to the Archideck link for our deck list there. While you're there, you can give us a like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff. Let's jump into the game with no. Yes. Alright, we're on the play. I like it. We have white mana sources. Let's go and completely confuse them, starting out with white-red. Cacophony Scamp comes in tapped. Go there. No blue source. We'll have to change that with Solemn Simulacrum, I think. Alright. Our video seems to be working now. I am unsure last hour whether or not we recorded any video other than my desktop the entire time. Okay, alright, cool. We have a Forge. And we will attack. They have a board. If they have spells, we may be in trouble. Hopefully that 2 life we gain will be worth it. Or 3 life. Solemn Simulacrum. Why do we have so many lands in hand? This seems unlikely. Out of 6, 7, 8, 9 cards, 6 of them have been lands so far. And no high noon to stop this nonsense. They're down to 2 cards in hand, though. And they're going to kill both of their guys to deal 7 damage to us. But we gain 1 back, so 6 damage. Oh, we're getting 2 back, so 5 damage. Alright, well, at least we have a blocker with the sad robot. Or we can go for broke and play United Battlefront and find a clay fire bricks. No, that's why I don't like United Battlefront. Oh my goodness. Most of the time it hits, but then occasionally that's a complete whiff as far as we're concerned. Alright, come on. God, I hope we got that last hour. I was playing a Garnet, a green-white Garnet deck. Garnet Princess of Alexandria. And we were absolutely destroying. Oh my goodness. I did a thing. I made a brew. And I don't know if we actually got any of it recorded. Oh man. Okay, alright. This is something. Alright, Authority of the Consoles. Oh, they said get lost to that. Well, in that case... Alright, well, that's just as well, I guess. Clay fire bricks, let's go. Did they deny us our life, our land drop? That would be especially cruel. No, we did just... Yep, there it is. There it is. That's the salty. That's the salt play. Alright, we did get a land. That is excellent. And I don't think we need to split up. This smells to me like Jeskai control. Well, we'll see what happens. I think they have another dispelling. You know what? We'll do this. We'll see if they counter the high noon. No? Okay. Oh, it's a get lost they have. I see. So that would not have hit our synthesizer anyway. And now we have a bunch of artifacts. Alright, starting town. And then Simulacrum Synthesizer comes down. We want none of that. Actually, we do want the one land, I guess. To get the Riptide Gearhulk into play. Alright, well, here's our options. I think we go Simulacrum Synthesizer and see if they counter it. No counter? Okay. I mean, it comes into play tapped, which means they probably... Oh my. Okay. Okay. I mean, that is a 7/7. That's a 3-turn clock. They have to do something about that. Three blind mice. Oh yeah, this is definitely a Shiko deck. Alright, keeps it on top. You know what we should have done? We should have put the Simulacrum Synthesizer on bottom and played United Battlefront. That's okay, I guess. They'll gain a few life off of this. Alright, I do believe the High Noon is the answer. Because they're going to be able to Shiko next turn. Luckily, all they have is a get lost that we really need to worry about in there. Oh, more Meringue River Regent card draw action. Another 3 blind mice. I normally only run one of those in my Shiko deck. They're really going for the combo potential, aren't they? Day of Judgment. Okay. All right. Nice. Soul Guide Lantern. Gets rid of the High Noon. All right. Well, let's get rid of the Authority of the Consoles. We'll do this first. Yep. There we go. And now they're going to Shiko, and they cannot cast Day of Judgment with Shiko. So maybe they have another one in hand. Yep, there it is. Cool. All right then. Well, United Battlefront. And they go straight to hand for the Dispelling Exhale. There it is. We're having so much fun. Get lost, Dispelling Exhale, Day of Judgment. Stock up. And stock up. In double Meringue River region. Alright, and they have 4 mana left untapped. What are the chances that they have another Dispelling Exhale? Not great, right? Can't be good, right? Braided Net. We gotta counter it. Come on. They're looking at the Soul Guide Lantern because it's holding up. Oh, they had another counter. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. All right then. You got another counter? No? Okay, good. That will stop Shiko. Temporary lockdown? Oh no. Man, there's Shiko. And then 3 blind mice comes in, makes a mouse token, and then we destroy all untapped creatures, and then they just keep on making copies of 3 blind mice. Yep. They're going full in on the combo. Good job. Now we have our work cut out for us. Let us... No, we can't even do that. Okay, well, this is something. We'll see if they can counter this. Alright, that's threatening lethal as well. I mean, yes, they have infinite mice. And they find a 3rd Day of Judgment. That is awesome. That is awesome. Alright, we'll discard the spring-loaded Saw Blades, and that gives us 2 mana to play with to somehow get rid of something. I don't believe we have a good answer here. And this is unbelievable that we've got 3 Simulacrum Synthesizers in play, but they have hit 3 Day of Judgments, 1 Chico, 2 Get Losts, 2 Dispelling Exhales, 2 Stock Ups, 1 3 steps ahead. All right, then. You got something else for me? You got a 4th Day of Judgment? All right, we'll do that. We'll go Urbrass Forge. I mean, we just have to outscale Infinite Mice, right? All right, make more mice. I mean, they're going to get exponential, so we desperately need a board wipe. We're going to... no, I mean, there's nothing we can do about this. I don't have mass enchantment removal. I do not have mass enchantment removal. All we can do is attack in with our tokens and hope that they have to block. All right, Perilous Snare. And we'll get rid of the temporary lockdown. And attack with a few tokens. We have 7. I think they will find they're running out of mice. Of course, they'll have more next turn, won't they? But they will come into play tapped. Lightning Helix our face. All right, you're going to make a lot of mice that come into play tapped and gain us a lot of life. Beautiful. If they have a 4th Day of Judgment, we're pretty much messed up, aren't we? I like it. And then, temporary lockdown. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wonderful. I love it. Okay, how long until we just run out of cards? You found another counterspell. Wonderful. So let's recap. Day of Judgment times 3, Dispelling Exhale times 2, 3 Steps Ahead times 2, Get Lost times 2, and 3 Blind Mice times 20. All right, now we have to get rid of the temporary lockdown again. This is ridiculous. Oh my God, these triggers are so slow. They are down to 25 cards in their deck, though. I don't know if we can last that long. Authority of the Consoles. Wonderful. And we draw a land. Well, destroy all untapped creatures. And we have another 3 steps ahead. I mean, eventually they're going to draw into the Meringue River region and actually play it as a dragon, and then we're doomed. And then they counter. No? Okay, then. I mean, yeah, the Authority of the Consoles just completely destroys us. Wonderful. Our Forge does nothing. Oh, wonderful. I'm not scooping on this. I'm not scooping. I will find an answer. Another Perilous Snare to undo their temporary lockdown and get our own Authority of the Consoles back. Or, I mean, God, we're running 3 copies of it. We should find another one, right? Jeez, come on. I mean, eventually they'll time out, right? They'll have so many copies and so many triggers, they won't be able to go through them all in time. But yeah, if we don't hit a board wipe here, we're pretty much doomed. Where's a farewell when you need one? Wonderful. I'm getting bombarded with all this. Cool. All right. And there's a Shiko. Wonderful. I think it's your go. 21 cards left in the library. I'm sorry, 19. Soul Guide Lantern, okay. I mean, we don't have any way of getting anything back, so that's fine. And another Forge. That's fine. I'm sure that's not what we needed. God. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. All right, then. We'll see if we can get not stuck in a 30-minute long game that just leads in us dealing with removal over and counter spells over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. You know, I love those decks. Not slightly, just a little bit more than the heist decks. GHS dude. Okay, well, and once again, we're on the draw. I don't think we ever get to play. Well, good news is Confounding Riddle. Okay, our opponent is playing some craziness. We don't have anything for the spring-loaded saw blades. I would kind of prefer the mana ramp artifact at this point. Okay. Okay, we have an Omniscience in the graveyard, which means there's literally nothing we can do. And yes, we're up against Abuelos here. Abuelo's Awakening, and we have no interaction with that whatsoever. Not a bit. Wonderful guide. Wonderful matchmaker. What have you done to us? You've pit us against a deck that we have absolutely no chance against. All right, then. Temporary lockdown it is. I think we're going to go with... I guess a braided net. I don't think that actually does anything. We'll see. Do they have abuelos in hand and a land? They have the land. And all right, stomach, quiet down. Meringue River region, okay. And we don't have a red Mantisaurus. That's unfortunate. I'll pass. And yay, we untap. Still none of that. Well, let's go Oracite, I guess, and ramp. Whatever. There you go. Draw some more cards. Hey, another Omniscience in the pitch. Wonderful. That might have just been our undoing, by allowing them to draw again with a Roiling Dragonstorm. What is going on with our music today? This is the second time it's stopped. Can we play again? Please? Another temporary lockdown. Okay. This is just what we're doing now. And then another Roiling Dragonstorm. They are really digging for that Abuelos. And we have done zero. We have done nada, nothing. Because we don't have a land for a forge. And we can't find a synthesizer to save our life. Or a United Battlefront. Hey, we got one. Look at us go. Alright, we found that. And, you know, that's going to do it. There's nothing we have. God, we really need that authority of the consoles. The spring-loaded saw blades is our only answer to the Omniscience token that they're going to make. And if it doesn't come into play tapped, then we got nothing. We got nothing. Well, what's gonna be? We can Perilous Snare next turn. We have a land. I think that's the answer. We Perilous Snare, hold up spring-loaded saw blades for the rest of the game, and hope they don't have a counterspell, which they almost certainly will. They've drawn about 1 billion cards. All right. Yep. Confounding riddle. Sure. Alright then, we got another one? I guess we're not getting our authority of the consoles back. They'd have to have a spell snare at this point. Alright, we finally got a point of damage in. Feels good. And then, of course, they probably just drew into the Abuelo's Awakening, and now we're doomed because we don't have the spring-loaded saw blades or the authority of the consoles online. Oh, they stock up. They have done a lot of card draw, man. I'm surprised they have not found it yet. I would not be surprised if they found it right here. Roiling Dragonstorm? That's not an Abuelo's Awakening. They must be all at the bottom of the deck, dude. Well, who did you tick off? You pissed off the magic gods bad. And we got nothing. Let us discard a card. And we will grab another Simulacrum Synthesizer. I mean, the spring-loaded saw blades doesn't do anything until they attack. Are we going to sit through the Omniscience combo long enough to see if it matters at all? I don't know. We sat through the sheet code deck for 30 minutes last game. Just to see if we could beat infinite 3 blind mice. With 0 enchantment interaction. Man, I think if they had the Abuelos, they would have played it by now. I think they are confounding their own confounded riddle. And there's a stock up. Another one. Man, they've gone through half their deck and have not found it yet. Is this the moment of truth? Are we doomed? We shall see. Second main. Okay, they skip combat. Wow. Okay. Well, let's go Simulacrum Synthesizer. We have to have a counter spell or something at this point, right? No? We will get rid of the clay-fired bricks. Definitely not needed. I mean, they got one turn. If they can't do something about our board and get their win con off in one turn, I think we win. And they have cast a lot of draw spells. I don't know how much they have left in the... I mean, they do have a full hand of cards, though. And they draw some more. They have to have found it by now, right? They have to have found it by now. We'll hold up the saw blades. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. Playing Assimilation Aegis here does not improve our clock. Even if they board wipe, we still got the Forge. Abuelo's Awakening, alright. And Invasion. Cool. Yeah, I mean, we had to expect that they would get it, right? I'm surprised they didn't get it before now. They've got all the pieces. I'm almost certain they have every piece they need. We'll just see if we can interrupt it. This town ain't big enough. Cool. All right. But how are you going to draw? Do you have more? Here you go. Moment of truth. Down to 25 cards. Yeah. Notably, there's still 2 Omniscients in the graveyard. All right. And what will you return? Oh, okay. Oh, that's how they're going to do it, huh? Yep. Go for it. I'm going to make you play the whole thing. I'm going to make you do it all. I'm not scooping. I'm tired of this Abuelos nonsense. People just auto-scooping. No, I'm going to make you take 30 minutes to finish this game. I'm going to see if you actually know how to pull the combo off. Sweet. I mean, the fact that we only have 6 mana is kind of a little disturbing, but that's okay. We'll tap this for a white. Resolve. And then, here you go. And another Dragon Storm. And 20 damage. There are 20 cards left in the library. Another Dragon Storm. I mean, come on. I've only seen the one invasion of Arcavios. They have to have another one, right? All right. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? All I had to do was tap Omniscience. Do they have a counterspell? They do. I mean, they don't have a thing that says they can play anytime that something has flash. But they do have a spell pierce. I will auto pay. Nice. All right, let's just hope they don't have another Abuelo's Awakening in hand. Well, they almost certainly do, right? They have to. The question is, can we even deal with 2, 6, 7 Meringue River regions? I don't know. I'm amazed that we actually got to use the Spring Blades on the Omniscience. I am amazed. Okay, they got another one. It makes them tap out. Temporary lockdown, nice. Alright, so if we can get rid of the temporary lockdown, we can kill the Omniscience again. Or if we can just find... Oh, they're going for us. Alright, we're at 8. No, we got nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Take action? No, we don't win. We don't win, do we? Unless we can tap down the dragon. Do they have another Abuelo's Awakening in hand? My God, if we come back from this and steal their omniscience. Whoa. Okay. All right. Move to equip. All right. White Orsite. Spell Pierce. Auto pay? I think we still die, but that's okay. And now, my God, did you see that? Sad Robot had the best day ever.
What does the scouter say about his power level? Over 9,000.
Sad Robot took down Abuelo's Awakening. Oh my God, that was insane. That was insane. God, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe we just took down what should have been an unstoppable combo with absolute crazy interaction. Oh my God. Oh my God. They got so unlucky they did not pop off with that Abuelo's Awakening. And then we refused to give in. We refused. We're not giving in. We're not giving in to Three Blind Mice. We're not giving in to Omniscience. We'll fight. Fight, fight, fight. Fight, 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 fight. The Itchy and Scratchy Show. Luke Cypher. We are fighting Irish here today, Luke. You better watch out. Okay. Authority of the consoles. All right, good. Restless Anchorage. Invasion of what? And they discard an Atali. That doesn't seem good. And then next turn they have a treasure for which to bring back Atali. If they hit a land drop. They did hit a land drop, so this is 5-color or 4-color dinosaurs. Yep, there it is. All right, cool. Well, you got a spring-loaded Saw Blades off of us and a Geshoth off of yourself. And now we need a board wipe. That is not a board wipe. So I guess we're going to go United Battlefront. Perilous Snare. Perilous Snare? That was a good hit. Cool. Did not expect double Perilous Snare. That was clutch. And they don't have black mana anymore. Seize the spoils. What has that gotten them, I wonder? Did they get... No, they got nothing. All right, High Noon. We'll do that. And next. Attack. Can we do? No, we can't do the Fulmara's Vault thing. No, that's unfortunate. All right. Let's see if they play a creature that we can spring-loaded Saw Blades. Okay, they got another treasure. They got another Italian in the gray. That means they have another Zombify. Almost certainly, right? Rakdos joins up. Alright then. That means we're going to take some damage if we kill that one. Alright, well, we gained some life. Let's see what they hit. They hit a high noon off of us. And a Vault-Born Tyrant. Are they going to cast the high noon, I wonder? Well, we gained some life. Alright, it's our turn. Oh, this is brutal. Oh my god. Brilliant. And yeah, submit one. We'll take some damage. And we'll put a counter there. Put a counter there. And I think if they are not careful, this could get ugly. Notably, Rakdos joins up only deals damage to legendary creatures that die. So Vault-Born Tyrant not going to deal damage to us. I think it can only cast one spell per turn. So that's good. Alright, you attacking in? You want to go? You want to go. Yes, they do. Sweet. And what say you now? Because you cannot cast another spell. They could high noon here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they don't have the mana. Perilous Snare on that. +1 counter. +1 counter. +1 counter. And I think that wins us the game. That seems good. Bam. Beating all the monsters of the format. Wow. Okay. We took down Omniscience. We took down dinosaurs. Reanimator dinosaurs. Let's see if we can get one more win in. That would be awesome. We have not gotten to play our high noon yet and actually crack it, which is why it's in here. We're in a unique position that it seemed to work. 5 damage to the face with Starting Town is our red source, or the Sun Verge, whatever. Sun Billow Verge. I'm not crazy about this hand, but we'll see. We got the Starting Town. Okay. Clay Fire Bricks will help. And we gain some life to offset that Starting Town damage. Sinkhole Surveyor. This is the second time I've seen this today. I think we want to go Meticulous Archive. Oh yes, Forge looks good. We'll keep that on top. And then, well, they duress us, of course. Why not? Why not? Well, they must have just drawn it. There's no way they didn't do that on turn 1. United Battlefront? Really? Really? Alright, and what will you do? put a counter on it? No, they make a guy. Well, that's gonna go. And we'll play a Forge. Start putting some pressure on. In theory, we should have a pretty good time up against Mono Black. They don't have a whole lot of artifact interaction. We'll see. And they duress us again. Repurposing Bay. Alright, well, that's gone. Another Sinkhole Surveyor. Alright, well, let's Perilous Snare on the Sinkhole Surveyor. Start building our speed up. Well, there we go. Well, they've lost 0 life with that one. That's unfortunate for us. Liliana of the Veil. Oh, we must discard. Oh no. Alright, come on. Yes, that is what we wanted to see. A land. Ba-boom. That's an 11-11. Cut down in your prime. Oh no. Well, they have to minus here. I don't see any way around that. And we're top decking now. Wonderful. Good news is we can kill Liliana next turn. Oh, Starscream, AoE, welcome, welcome. First time I'm getting to see the other side of this deck. One of my most hated matchups is Synth. Oh yeah, I have been playing it a little bit, but the deck I played last hour, that was, I hope I recorded that one. This is not bad so far. We have been in some crazy matchups. We have beaten Abuelos. We're going toe-to-toe with Infinite 3 Blind Mice. And let's go with, I guess, the Plains here. Play our Restless Anchorage. And attack Liliana. Yeah. Starscream. That sounds like oh, Cecil Dark Knight. That sounds like a Transformer fan named me. I had the Transformers growing up as a kid. I'm not ashamed to date myself. Oh, we must discard. Alright, down to 11. That's my Decepticon boy. Yeah. Oh, Caustic Bronco. Nice. Okay, High Noon. Not exactly what we were looking for here. Let's go. Make this guy. Equip. No, damn it. Why didn't it warn me? Why didn't it? Normally it warns you if you're about to tap the man land. Oh my goodness. And now the machinist thing is going to fall off. Yeah. Oh, they have gotten so lucky with this Dark Confidant. They've hit so many lands off of it. Alright. Well, we're taking some damage, I think. I'm down to 4. And then they gains Yep. Okay, well, here's what we got to do. That's still not enough. 1, 2 equip. And that's equip 4. Okay, this will deal 5 damage to Cecil. But they're not going to let us use that, are they? I think what we have to do here is craft with artifact and get rid of the clay fire bricks. And now tap you and you. And tack in to you. Okay. Why did I do that? Oh my goodness, we're just messing up all over the place now. Yep, they don't want us to. They don't want us to cast a card in our hand. Oh, come on, let it be a 6-mana spell. Oh, again with the land. God, this is the luckiest guy ever. With Dark Confidant. That's at least 4 lands that he's hit off that. Alright. Are they going to plus? They are not going to plus? I mean, I think we're dead anyway. It doesn't matter. That's fine. We'll block there and take 2. And force them to -2. And I think that means we win here. I think that means we come back and win. Oh my God, that was amazing. Amazing. They can block there. I think that's game. Math? I don't has it. That's for blockers. Oh my God, no. Yeah, they double block. But no, the Dark Confidant got him. It finally hit them. Oh, the bad luck. Oh man, that is awesome. Dude, we have had some great games today so far. Man, I'm still kicking myself for not. Yeah. Well, losing to Self-8 is always a rough. That's why I call it. That's like that Caustic Bronco card. You know, I used to call it the creature that kills you. Yes, the creature that you have that kills you. So, man, that was fun. I gotta say, I wish we'd gotten to do the high noon thing. Where we cracked it to deal some damage, but that's flavor. Okay, there's been so many games where we played high noon and Forge, and our opponents were just like, okay, we have to deal with this authority, bringing in the authority of the consoles, the high noon, and the split up. I think makes this deck 10 times better. 10 times better because you have more interaction. We have more ways to stick around, and absolutely. Definitely aggro had this deck by the short and curlies before Authority of the Consoles was added in. That's why I've been playing it. I have not been playing the artifact deck as much as I love it because it just doesn't stand a chance. But now Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, thank you, Starscream, for sticking that one out, man. Oh man, the omniscience game that we played, where they cast 2 omniscience and we managed to kill them both and come back and win the game. It's got legs, okay? It's got legs. Maybe your opponent has to get somewhat unlucky and not have the perfect draw, but it's got legs. I would definitely think that we need to add some enchantment interaction somewhere in there. But other than that, mwah, chef's kiss. That's going to do it for this one. Yeah, I hope you've had fun watching us play High Synthesizer. And as always, love one another, be cool, don't be a jerk, have fun playing Magic the Gathering. Yeah.